everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking November goals and results and what I plan to do this month. I'm super early because it's December 3rd, so stick around and we'll talk some more about everything. So if you're new to my channel, first I should introduce myself. My name is Alina, I'm an author and I post videos on YouTube about books and writing. And if you've been a subscriber of my channel for a longer period of time and already know me, welcome back. It's a pleasure to have you here every time I post a video, and let's get started. First, let's go over the November goals, which, because I'm so prepared, I wrote on post-its, but it's enough. So my first goal and most important one for the month was to win NaNoWriMo, and I did this. My stretch goal was to reach 100,000 words, which I didn't manage to, but anyway, the first goal and the most important one was to win. I surpassed that by a bit, so I call it overall a win this month, especially since I haven't had such a rich writing month the entire year. I've had months where I wrote every day, just like I did this month, but the word counts were never this high, so win. I call that a win. Moving on, my second goal was to finish my rewrite project. And I failed miserably. I mean, for the first 2 weeks of Nano, I think I managed to pull that off and work on it every day, but after that, I just didn't have the time and I didn't realize I just taken too much on. So I kind of dropped it mid-month. So yeah, no, it didn't work. The third goal was to release Sky and Storm, which is a medieval warriors type of romance set in an alternate universe. It's the first in the Warriors of this series, and that went well. I managed to have the cover reveal and release the sample and then have the release, and it's been the best release I've ever had. Hands down. It was the most successful pre-order campaign and the book has sold really well ever since it was launched, and I'm so thrilled, I can't believe it. This actually led to me meeting my sales goal and surpassing it, because this was my best month ever. Like, I've never made so much money in a month, which is still peanuts for most people, but it was a big win for me. The other goal I had was a hopeful goal, so I didn't fail as much. The goal was that maybe I could, in between all the editing I was doing for my release, move back to editing The Age of Hope and doing my final revision of it and having your Insta freebie link ready for you. I failed. Didn't happen. But I did meet my sales goal, so that's a win. I wanted to do more promotion work for myself this month, and I managed to do that. I did meet all my goals. I did post a bit on my blog and shared where I was supposed to share, and was active on Twitter and mentioned my cover reveal in a mumbly crazy video here, and yeah, no, it went well. I did more promo. I intended to read 5 books. At least. I read 8. I didn't exactly read the books I was supposed to read, but I read 8 books in November, which, given everything that was going on, is crazy. I did read most of them during the last week where I was sick, and that helped. But I will tell you all about the books I've read in a separate November Reads videos, of course, as I have been doing for the past couple of months. And the last goal was to do yoga more regularly and work out more. It didn't happen. No, it didn't, because I wasn't feeling well for half of the month, and for the rest of the month I was just too lazy, so I'll try again next month. So I have flunked on 3 of the 8 major goals I had, so I'll call the month overall a win. Because I did well. I really did well in terms of writing and publishing and editing and sales. So 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is pretty good. It's decent. I think it's decent. I want to do better next. So speaking of next, let's go to my gorgeous little notebook again and check out our December goals, which will take a while to get to because, oh, guess what? I have a lot of marketing plans devised here. So, my December goals. The first one is to set up and get done this, actually, the Christmas novella cover reveal and then the release day thing, which it is a bit complicated. I mean, I've gotten my first round of edits back and it was a bit more brutal than I'm used to, but I have time to send everything back, have another pass with my editor and get the book to proofreading. And I'm hoping to do everything in the first half of December. My tentative release day for the Christmas novella, which is titled An Egg, a Dog and Winter Wonderlands, is December 14th. I'm a bit flexible on this one, so if it takes a few days longer, I don't mind. The second goal is to start working on the cover for Elixir of Flight, which is the second book in the Flyer Chronicles series, so the sequel to Angel's Feather. The third goal, which is related to the first one, is to actually complete the manuscript for Elixir of Flight and get it ready for the edits. Seeing how I have half of it written, I think that's a doable goal. The fourth goal, it's another writing goal, and that's to draft my Valentine's Day novella. I'm starting early. And another short story, so pretty much it would be like trying to write 2 novellas this month, which is what I tried to do last month and failed, but I'm going to try it anyway. Please keep in mind that I'm also intending to take a break around Christmas, so I don't know exactly how this will work, but I'm going to give it my best shot. The fifth goal is something I just scooted over from last month, and that's to get The Edge of Hope ready for the Insta Freebie giveaway and complete my final pass through this book. Finally, because it's been months. Alina, get your shit together and do it. Okay, the sixth goal, and I did just this one, is to go through 50% of my rewrite project, which is a lot better than what I intended to do last month, but let's see how that goes. The seventh goal is a sales goal, and that's to match my November sales, which will be extremely difficult as this has been my best month all year by far, and I've only once gotten remotely close back in March, so yeah, that's a great goal to have for the last month of the year. The next goal is to learn more about Scrivener. I've seen a lot of videos on Scrivener and I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I'm not sure if it's exactly great for me as a writer, if it matches my style or not, but I'm going to delve more into the research for it and maybe at some point, either in December or January, download the software, try it out, and if it works, I will just buy it because, you know, I'm a winner, which means I have a discount code. So why not? The next goal is to keep up with my blog and social media schedule. I do intend to publish more on my writer blog and on my book blog and to be more consistent on social media. Hopefully this will happen. Hopefully. The next goal, which is the 10th, if you've been counting with me, is to make some sort of relevant progress on my website redesign. My friend Adi is handling the website redesign, and he's worked on it already. The problem is he's waiting for me to do some stuff for it. And I've been trying to get together with him and chat about it, but we failed mostly because I didn't contact him, and that was because when I was planning to do that, I got sick and sicker and it just didn't happen, so I'm planning on doing that in December. The 11th goal is to create a marketing strategy that's refined and segmented and covers the entire year, and that will include 2 potential new pen names. Yeah, that's not difficult at all. I've been thinking about what I write and what I intend to write and realized that maybe having it all under the same name is not the most efficient way to promote it and market it. So I am considering 2 more pen names. And the way my books will be divided would be that everything that has a powerful romantic subplot, even if it's not romance and it's adult in nature, all that will stay under my name. So my paranormal series featuring vampires will stay under the name it was published under. All my gay fiction and gay sci-fi stories will still be there because they all have strong romantic subplots, and everything that will be published in this general direction in the future will stay under my name. I will get a second pen name for the mystery, paranormal and sci-fi that I intend to write that's really not heavy on the romance plot. There will be some romance subplots in it because there's just life and they happen, but the focus will be far away from it. And the third pen name that I'm considering is for some YA stuff I've been considering for a long time. It's a novel, potentially a series that I've been mulling over for over a year now, and if I decide to delve into the YA market, I really do want that to be separate from everything else I'm doing, because maybe I don't want my YA books to be mixed with my gay fiction books where there's explicit sex happening, you know. I mean, if people want to find that, they can, but I'd rather separate. So let me know what you think, and if you're managing multiple pen names, do let me know how it's working for you so that I can get scared and scream and pull my hair out. The next goal is to read 8 books. I did read 8 books this month, but I have a busy December and I plan to take some time off, so I want to read 8 books, and this stretch goal is to finish everything I'm supposed to review this year and haven't, and not touch anything else until I finish those. So let's see how that goes. And my 13th and final goal is to edit my Lost Angels series and re-release it. 2 short stories which were written and released while I was still building up my website and my author platform, and they weren't ever properly edited. They were freebies I was writing and serializing for my readers, and one of them that's called Flawless Design, which also made it on Amazon and is free on Amazon right now. I think that had about 5,000 downloads since release, which is staggering. So given how popular it is, I want to just make sure it reflects my style of writing and my quality right now. Even if it's a free story, I mean, I believe it should match the same quality. I never expected it to keep getting so many downloads years after it's been published, so I should look into it. The other story in this series, or duology if you want, is a male-female romance between a fallen angel and a human girl. So I intend to rewrite and edit both of them and then release them. I will still let them be available everywhere for free, but for the first one it will take a while to get it free on Amazon because Amazon doesn't always want to match price. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to do my best. So that's it from me for today. I hope you've had a great November, and do feel free to share in the comments down below. I would love to congratulate you on your results, and to share your December goals if you want to. We can cheer each other up and just make sure we're all doing great. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share and comment and subscribe. Help my channel grow. Because I still want to take over the world, remember? And I shall see you all very soon. Bye!